What's going on, guys, and welcome to a brand new video. It has been a very long time since I've done a beautiful daytime shoot. Okay, it's kind of windy and it's been raining the last few days, but I'm here during the day and we're going to take a look at some of my cars. And I brought out the R32 GTR. I've been starting it every 2 weeks plus minus, give or take, let's say every 10 days. However, I haven't started the black RX7 in a little while. The MR2 gets started as well every 10 days, drive the cars up and down the driveway. And the silver RX7, I've got a pretty decent update to tell you guys on that car with some video footage. Not the best of news, but we'll dive right into that in a sec. Before we dive into the video, I want you guys to head over to my mate in Cape Town, Wong Street Track. Go take a look at his YouTube channel, his Instagram, his TikTok. He's got some pretty awesome stuff. He's got a wild Civic that has been inspired by many different iconic Hondas. Go take a look. Super cool stuff. He posts every week and daily on Instagram. A lot more effort than I put in, but go take a look and go show him some love. So the 32 is out. Decided to actually pull it out of the carport. It's been undercover, or under covers for a little while. It's still a little bit dusty. I've got a bit of dust that flies underneath there, but I'm going to get that sorted out, close the area up. But I've got no workers because we're on lockdown. I can't do everything myself. I'm already battling. I don't have a gardener, so I'm having to cut grass on my own. You can see I'm doing a piss poor job right over there, but I'm doing what I can with the kids and whatnot. I was supposed to build this carport over here, and that hasn't happened. You can actually see I left the marking there. I'm supposed to break that open, and then there's another one down there, break that open, and one somewhere where I'm standing, and then build a carport here and get it approved. And yeah, anyway, I'm gonna be swapping the black MR2 with the black RX7. I'm going to put the black RX7 here because I have an issue. I have an issue with this car. And let's climb right into that before we talk about the 32. I was going to say old faithful RX7, but it's not exactly old. Well, it is old, but it's not faithful. You all know I went across to this whole set turbo and everything's pretty much buttoned up. I'm happy with the setup. I'm done and dusted except for my strut brace. I mean, this is minor stuff. Strut brace needs to be sanded already. It needs to be primered, needs to be painted black again. And then my color scheme was purple and gold. That's changed now because the turbo is red. So that pipe over there, I have a new black pipe somewhere there that needs to be swapped out. And then these need to be changed to red, which I picked up some red. That kind of matches. I mean, it's kind of slightly brighter, but I'm not going to find dull. Oh, you guys have noticed something, haven't you? Look what I got. Got my lights. Excuse the mess. Feel like a broken record. Lacking time these days. Got my lights for my bumper. Finally, those are out from Japan. Sent those on the 26th of October. They only got you like last week. Anyway, we're going to start the bumper work, but first I want to iron out some teething issues. One being the downpipe side. I've got some good advice from a whole bunch of you guys. Tony gave some great advice. A bunch of you guys gave some really awesome advice, Jason, etc. And I'm going to be trying all this stuff just to figure out where the leak is and how to sort it out. The main issue I'm having with this car, and if you want to click off the video, this is purely update, just by the by. The main issue I'm having with this car is I'm leaning out anything over 2 and a bit K. Like when I go on load. There's a quick video that I took with my phone. I sent this to my buddy Gavin overseas, Baytech, and he seems to think that it's either fuel pump or fuel filter. Now, I have a suspicion it could be both, but probably one of those are causing the issue. What is happening is, you can see in this video, I'm trying to get up my driveway, and I can't. The car is just bogging and jumping and going crazy. So I got a bit of a steep driveway going on here, and what happens if I adjust the fueling over here, like you've seen, it does actually do the trick. So I can lean it out, I can add more, make it rich over here, no problem. I've been throwing some high numbers up at the top, but it's still leaning out. So look at this. I'm going to try to go up my driveway. The car just keeps bucking out. It's leaning out, but I'm throwing fuel and it's doing absolutely nothing. I have no idea what to do. Now, I'm able to adjust, and the fuel pressure regulator is working because I'm able to adjust fuel when the car's idle. So for example, I can throw fuel at the car and change my lean and rich condition on idle. I can make it run really rich, which it used to be. It was running like 10 point something, which I addressed in another video, 10 point something, and idling at 10 point something. And then I've leaned it out a bit to like 12, 8, 13, somewhere around there, and idle is a lot better. And I must say, the whole idle, everything's running very nicely. The problem is trying to drive the car, and it's leaning out. It's hitting 17, 18 lean conditions when I put on a little bit of load and try to go up the driveway. So it can't be fuel pressure regulator, and it's leaning out, and I can't adjust it. I've thrown tons and tons and tons. I mean, I've held plus down on the keyboard with my FC data logger and just added a shit ton of fuel to those cells that I'm targeting. So I've got a map watch running. I'm targeting specific cells when I'm trying to go up the driveway, or even just trying to go backwards and forwards here. And I've thrown a lot of fuel in it. It should be pig rich, like I'm talking like 8s or 9s, but it's still showing lean conditions at 17. My injectors are firing. They are working because I swapped those out with the black FD a little while ago, and they're working on both cars, and I swapped them back. So the black FD was actually running, etc, etc. So what I'm going to do, and why I'm putting a black FD there, is because I've called around and nobody has stock of the fuel filter, and I've looked online and I don't know what the hell car matches up with the RX7 FD3S. Looks like maybe the MX5 one, but I'm not certain. I phoned the likes of AutoZone, Midas, and they're like, RX7 85 to 89. I'm like, no, 92 to 2002, help me. And they're like a little bit lost, so they can't give me the spares. So subsequently I have ordered one from Japan. It's going to come with another box that I've ordered with a whole bunch of gauges and goodies and whatnot. So I'm not too worried about that, but I want to sort this thing. That wasn't English. I want to sort this thing out soon. And the quickest and easiest, because I've got 2 RX7s, is just rip it out the black car and throw it into this one, throw this one into the black car. Does the black one do the same? Yes, cool, it's the fuel filter. Is this one sorted? Cool, drive it around with the second-hand, I'm going to call second-hand fuel filter, till the new one arrives, and put the one black in the black car. Then there's fuel pump. Swap it with the black car, but I'll do one at a time, see actually what my issue is. That is the update on the silver FD. I was attempting in the little clip to drive the car on the road for the very first time, and then those issues happened. And well, I kind of got a little bit despondent, and I didn't pick up the camera for a week or so. Honest truth. And I didn't touch cars. The GTR. The GTR, my friends, is still in pieces. Is still needing to be put together over here. Huge mess. Shit's dangling. Shit's falling around. Whoops. See, I made it even worse now. That's supposed to go in there. Okay, the reason why I've left it like this is because I ordered that really awesome Apexy boost gauge. It's going to be here. I've actually got a Greddy on the way, and I've got a Tamai one on the way. I'm going to decide which I'm going to put in. Tamai is not going to fit it. It's a 60mm. So either the Greddy or the Apexy, more than likely the Apexy. The Greddy's a white face. And then I've got a Blitz one on the way, but I'll throw the Apexy. Since I'm not driving the cars around because of lockdown and all that stuff, I figure just leave it like this instead of ripping and repairing. I do need to clean up this wiring, specifically that. The rest is okay. Fix that piece, and then I'm good. That's pretty much it on the GTR, other than cleaning up this. MR2, I'm thinking about getting a detailer to come in and just sort out the swirl marks, sort out the paint issues. It also needs a good rub down again and polish. So I'm thinking about calling in the detail doctor sometime soon, getting them to sort out this car, because it has been resprayed and it's looking decent. Just a little update video. I thought I'd let you guys know where I'm standing with the cars and what's going on, what I'm doing with them, and that I am making some effort now going forwards to get these cars sorted out. All that being said, I have another JDM cars for sale in South Africa video coming out pretty soon. Lots of stuff that's come out. Keep an eye out for that. Hit that notification bell so you can keep up to date with all the videos, and thank you so much for watching. We'll see you all in the next one. Peace.